Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm here to do my weekly NFL recap. This is week 2, as it says in the title. Today is Thursday, and I'd like to do my recap before tonight's game. I won't be talking about any of the controversy going on, because I feel that just takes away from the game. So the games that I watched the Steelers vs. the Ravens, which was on Thursday last week, and the games on Sunday that I watched were the Patriots and Vikings, and at 4 o'clock it was the Jets and Packers game. And Sunday night I watched, everyone watched the Bears and the 49ers. And the last game on Monday was the Eagles and the Colts. Let me start with the Steelers and Ravens game. Well, I don't remember that much from that game because it was last week. But I do remember that play at the end with the Ravens. I can't pronounce his name. It's Nagata or something. Well, he blocked a pass from Ben Roethlisberger, and he hit it with his hand, and he caught it too. He tipped it and then caught it. It has some athletic play right there. I don't know what he managed to do, but it was good. It was a good play. And the Steelers, they were kind of flat. They didn't really know what they were doing. They had a really bad game. No touchdowns. So I can't remember that much from the game, but after that play with an interception by that Nagata guy, he jumped in the air and did a chest bump with his coach and knocked him over. He knocked his coach over. It's either one of the Harbaughs. I think it's the younger brother. But that was pretty funny too. And the next game that I watched the Patriots and Vikings. Now that was a good game. There was no Adrian Peterson, so I think they didn't really they didn't really play that good. But it's cool to see Matt Castle as quarterback of the Vikings because, well, he got to start after Tom Brady got injured a few years ago. Well, he shouldn't have thrown that couple passes, Matt Castle, that ended up in interceptions. So hopefully, I don't know, but the Patriots are really good. Play of the game that the momentum swing was definitely when the field goal was blocked by Chandler Jones, and he scooped it up and ran for the end zone. Touchdown. That was the momentum changer for sure. Yeah, it was a good game. And the game I watched after that was the Jets and the Packers. That was a pretty good game as well. Trying to remember what happened. Oh yeah, the Jets lost. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. Kind of slow in the beginning, the first half. By the second half, it was really getting good. They don't have Sanchez anymore. What happened to Sanchez? So anyway, they got the new guy, whatever. And I like watching the Packers play. Aaron Rodgers is like a top 10 quarterback. He's fun to watch. But the play of the game was at the end when the Jets had a chance to clinch the game. And it was I can't remember if it was 4th down or 3rd down, but pretty sure it was 3rd down. So they throw the perfect touchdown pass, and the Jets score. and they're in the lead. But wait a second, someone on the Jets, one of the coordinators, called a timeout, and thus the winning touchdown, the touchdown did not count. I was laughing so hard. Poor Jets. You like them apples, Rex? Go rub some feet. The next game, Sunday night game, the Bears and the 49ers. That was an excellent game. It was so good I couldn't get enough. I thought pretty sure the 49ers would win. It was in the brand new stadium. But they ended up losing the game. The first game in their new stadium. You just can't lose the first night in their new stadium. That's kind of bad. It seemed like. It was a good game, and it was awesome how the Bears came back and won the game. And Brandon Marshall caught that amazing pass. That one-handed pass. That was, like, unbelievable. Yeah, I was happy that the Bears won. And the next game was a lot like that Bears and 49ers game. The Eagles and Colts. At the beginning, I wanted the Eagles to win. Because I like the underdogs. I like rooting for the underdogs. And it was a game that looked like the Colts would win. But it was a good game, and the Eagles caught up, and I'm glad that they won. It was, at the end of the game, it was crazy. The last two games are probably the best of the whole week. I want to talk about the top 10 plays of the week from NFL. I stayed on ESPN all day and watched it. I really enjoy watching the top 10 plays of the NFL. Look forward to that every week. Can't remember all of it, but most of the catches were one-handed catches. It was at least 7 plays where they had one-handed catches. That was cool. The number one play was Brandon Marshall. A couple other ones. I can't remember. My main brain's fried. Now it's time to get ready for another NFL week. I'm excited. Also, did you see that catch by J.J. Watt? That was cool. They should let him play that more often. Be on both sides. I mean, he's getting enough money, why not? Now I guess I'll tell you about my fantasy football team. So I'll probably just switch hats. You like that magic trick? Okay, now it's the time where I talk about my fantasy football league. The Viking Crips won this week. Get out of here, dog. I command you. This week I went up against the person who started the league. Well, he showed a picture on Facebook of a Viking village with some long ships and a silhouette of a Viking guy. And apparently he was going to burn my village down, and I would be weeping, and I would drink some whiskey. But unfortunately, we didn't lose. We won. We kicked his ass. This week was a lot better than last week. For one, Cam Newton started this week, and last week I forgot to switch him. So yeah, I didn't get any points. But this week, Cam Newton came through and he beat whoever he was playing, I forget. But he got 18.5 points. I had Jamal Charles for running back, but he only got like 1 yard, and he got injured. So this week, I think I'll switch him with Darren Sproles. He had a fantastic game on Monday night. So I think I'll switch him in his place this week instead of Jamal Charles. Jordy Nelson is on my fantasy team, and he had a great game, and he got me lots of points. He got me 31 points. I think he got the most points this week of anyone on my team. Rob Gronkowski is my tight end. He didn't give me many yards this week, but the Patriots didn't need him this week. But yeah, 5 points. DeMarco Murray is my other running back. He did fairly well. For my other running back, I have Michael Crabtree. Pretty sure he got a touchdown this week. Or a few, I don't even remember. But he got some points for me. And Chris Johnson from the New York Jets. I don't like the Jets, but I got a couple points. Not many. For defense, I have the Texans. And they did fairly good in the beginning of the game. They got 13 points, but then it dwindled down to 8 points. And for my kicker, Stephen Hauschka. Yeah, Hauschka from Seattle is my kicker. So yeah, we had a great week, and I beat my opponent by at least 40 points. So it was a great game. The Viking Crips are now 1-1. See you guys next week. And if I had some beer, I'd be drinking it. See you next week, week 3.